Well, hello and welcome back to Narrowboat Two Little Ducks. Yes, I know I've been away for a while, but been a little bit poorly. Had to make some changes to my lifestyle. But anyway, we don't care about that, do we? Let's talk about the boat. Right, what have we been up to? Well, I think the last time I spoke to you, we had the canopies done. All seasons canopies fitted them, and you can see it in the background there. Been an absolute godsend. A lot of money, but worth it. Next real task that's coming up, we've got the boat safety scheme inspection to be done. A few little jobs there, and I would take advice from the boat safety scheme inspector themselves, not other people, because you will get conflicting information. They will advise you what to do, and they actually tell you don't have to do it, but as I said, it's advice. And as one of them said to me, if something was to happen to you after I advised you to do it and you haven't done it, and you receive your ticket for the next 4 years, let's say worst case scenario, and God forbid it doesn't happen, somebody was to die on the boat, the insurance company would look at your paperwork and say, oh, but you was advised to do that, and we believe that could be the cause of the death. So yeah, it's a bit of a greyish area, but for the time it takes and for your own safety, I would seriously consider doing whatever they advise you to do. So we're going to get on. We're going to put air vents in the stern doors. We're going to put air vents in the bow doors. We've got some labels to put up, gas shut off valve labels, and fuel lines labels to go there, battery cover to fit. So little things like that, which really make sense. And then the guy's going to come do the inspection, and we'll see how we get on. Hopefully the boat will pass. Once that's done, the boat will be going into a polytunnel in a couple of weeks from now, and then I'm going to be sanding her down and getting her painted. But I need to watch the weather, because if there's a sharp frost, etc., it could ruin the paint. But we'll see how we get on. So let's get on, do these jobs for the BSS, and I'll let you know how we get on at the end of the video. Right, let's go. Time to get to work. Right, so there you can see where I've marked out. They look pretty even to me. Measure them in. These are the door vents. So I'm cutting that hole just a little bit shorter so the screws can bite into the metal of the door, and it should end up looking something like that. And then we've got to cut out the inside of the door to remove the wood to let the air flow through. So let's see how we get on, eh? Right, so we've got the air vents on. Let's have a quick look. One on that door, one on that door, and here, look at the mess. There we go. And on the outside as well. And I've done the same on the bow doors, which is great. Oh, you have to excuse me while I'm moving around. So they are 140 centimeters by 140 centimeters, which you times that, divide it by 50, and that gives you the volume of air. That should hopefully give me the required amount of air flowing into the boat at a low level, and should be able to pass the boat safety scheme and get my certificate. Right, next job today is, where are we? Here we are, the gas bubble tester. Got to get that fitted, and what happens is basically you fit that to the closest point to your gas regulator, which is there, and then that will determine if there's any leaks in the system. plenty of videos on YouTube about gas bubble testers if you want to have a look. But what it does, where the gas pipe comes off the back of the cooker, it has to be in front of that and between the regulator and as close to the regulator as possible according to the instructions. So we're going to wait for the qualified fitter to fit that, because it has to be done by a qualified person. And yeah, we'll be ready for the boat safety inspection when I can fit one in. All right, let's crack on. Right, this is take 2 because we just deleted the last video. The bubble tester has been fitted by a gas safe registered engineer, because technically, or not technically, by the rules, they are the only people that should fit it. But it's been fitted, took about 20 minutes. It's very simple. Gas flows through the regulator, out through the pipe, into the bubble tester. If there's any leaks, there is a spyglass at the bottom, and the way we detect it is we press this down. If bubbles appear in the spyglass, that means there's a leak. You hold it down for about a minute. We won't do it now, but that's what you do. It's just been tested, so we know it's safe. And then you release it. And the gas, as I said, flows in this way and then flows out through and into the cabin. It's supposed to be checked every time you change a gas bottle by all accounts. All I need to do now is wait for the gas, not the gas safe thing, sorry, the boat safety scheme guy to come. He will do a check on it as well, and it can be signed off. You'll notice as well, these clips, I've changed them over on the advice of some people. Well, I didn't change them over, the gas safe guy did, because Jubilee clips don't give you a perfect fit. They got a light bit of an oval in them. So apparently these bite better, and they clamp on and they give it a tighter seal. So that's been done on the regulator, the bubble tester, and then down on the join. I don't think you can see it. You may just be able to see it. You probably can't. But anyway, it's been done, and we should be safe to go. It's been done on this bottle as well. Whoop, hold on. Here we go. We're going to make a right mess of this. We're not going to bother. We won't bother. So yeah, all I've got to do now is put the new labels on, and then we are good to go. So let's see what happens when he comes. Aha! Good news is the boat safety scheme inspector has been. He has inspected the boat. We have passed, and a certificate will be issued in due time. Lots of things to check. There is a lot of information on boat safety scheme on the internet. Canal Trust do a lot of stuff, and really what I can advise is phone up a boat safety scheme inspector, ask them for any advice, go through what you've done or what you're doing or what you're not sure on. They will advise you that they're worth their weight in gold. The guy who I asked was spot on. They come out, he's done all his checks, and he's more than happy with the boat. So that is a big positive. Next, now really I've just got to wait till we get her into the polytunnel for painting. So a few other little jobs I want to do personally. Nothing major, but I will get on with them. I'll probably put the next video up when we're starting to get ready for painting, which will be a couple of weeks yet. So unless I do anything exciting in the meantime, then I will put a short video up. But yeah, keep with us. It's coming along, and she's going to look great. The colour of the boat, I know what it's going to be, but do you? We shall wait and see. Right. Let's have a cup of tea. Right, see you later.